perseverance in trials, perseverance in times of difficulties, perseverance especially in our prayers to God. One thing we have to note from the readings of today is that God's love is special for all peoples, irrespective of tribe, or language, or race, or nations, Jews or Gentiles. God's love is for all. But we have to note that God's love started its manifestation in a very special way with the Jewish nation. But it did not end there. It extended to all other nations of the world. And that is also what Jesus is trying to tell this woman. I was sent only to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Jesus' ministry began in Israel, but it did not end there. It extended beyond to all other nations of the world. The final command of Jesus to his disciple before his ascension is, go into the whole world and proclaim the good news. This woman, the Canaanite woman of the gospel of today, reminds us about the need for us to be determined in our life of struggle, of prayer, in our life's struggle in times of crisis and difficulties, not to give in. Some people call it persistency. She was very persistent. But the spiritual language for it is perseverance. According to Saint Jose Maria Escrivia, he described this particular virtue as spiritual stubbornness. We are called to be spiritually stubborn in our spiritual battle, trying to stay connected with the Lord. This woman never gave up. Even when it seemed that Jesus was impervious after his disciples' intervention, she still insisted. And finally, her persistence, her perseverance paid off. We are reminded that during the moments of the harshest trials of our lives, God does not abandon us. There are times when it will seem as if God is not hearing our prayers. Of course, He is. We must keep on loving God. We must keep on praying, sticking to Him. In the past few days, the lives of the saints we have celebrated in the liturgy reminds us about this. Be them Saints Pontianus the Pope, Sixtus II, Saint Hippolytus, Saint Benedict of the Cross, co-patroness of Europe, Saint Maximilian Kolbe, the apostle of love, who sealed his witness for God, for the gospel, with his own life. Let us always remain strong. God is not far from saving us. His arms are not too sure to lift us from the dungeon of despair to the buoyancy of hope and light. Amen.